How's everything going? Y'all doing fine? Y'all being, good? Which I hope y'all are good. Last thing I need is criminals on here. Anyway. Greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog. And tonight, we shall be finishing up the work of Bran the Broken and Bubba the Dread. And, unfortunately, I think this is going to be kind of short because all we really like to finish up is their lighting and their shadows. Which shouldn't take too long. Maybe anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour or so. But regardless though, we are going to go on ahead and get this started. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Gonna go on 60 right there. Then we're gonna go 0. There we go. Okay. So, I think the first thing we're gonna do is do the lighting. And I think we're gonna work on Bran the Broken first, which is this guy right here. So, they kind of give like a recap on these two. These two are brothers that have become vampires during the Roman-Romanian War. And they've been kind of hopping around for centuries, attending different wars until they eventually had to move over to the supernatural. And now they are part of the Grand Guard. They were part of another branch of the Grand Guard, but they eventually came over and joined our branch. Alright. That's what was I gonna say? Oh. It's... Oh my goodness gracious, I am having a brain fart. What I am trying to say is that Is that... Oh my god, why can I not say it? What is it? Am I really having this much trouble trying to say, fuck. Well, y'all get the idea. So, wait, how come there's no music? Oh, no, there is music, I just can't hear it. I'm gonna have to change this to about 70. I think 70 will work good. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. You know, speaking of which, I wonder how Bran and Bubba's doing. Last time I talked to them, they seem to be doing pretty okay and stuff. I gotta admit that work has been kind of slow and stuff at the Grand Guard. Kind of boring and stuff. But... Whoa. But I think they're doing pretty much fine. Trying to see what You know, I said that I'll get this done in 30 minutes to an hour. Who knows, I might be able to get it done faster than that. Their shoes and their skin won't be able to lie. This, however, might. I'm gonna think. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. Okay, so Bran is pretty much done. Now we're gonna hit the Bubba. We're gonna hit the Bubba. And it looks like Bubba. It's gonna be tough. There you go. There we go. We got it for Bubba. Why does it feel like Bubba's armor is kind of more lighter? Is it because of the different shade of gray that it is? It has to be. What's the only logical explanation on this? There we go. Let's see. By the way, hope y'all have a pretty good day and stuff. I mean, after all, I don't want y'all to have a bad day. I don't want y'all to have a bad day. You know what? I think some of these need a bit of lighting. We'll do this one right here. Then we'll do one of this clinking and clanking. I do feel like I need to fix the color. So we're gonna go on ahead and fix it. I think that'd be the best I could do for it for now. Now then. Ooh, a spear! I forgot to put the spear! Ew. Now the spear looks sharp. Which, I mean, it's already sharp because it's a freaking spear, but yeah, y'all know what I mean. Okay, we're done with that, so we're gonna go ahead and move to the shadow. To the shadow realm. I don't know why, but I am super tired and stuff. Oh, that's why that was looking weird. It wasn't a overlay. So, okay. So. By the way, I'm sorry about being quiet and stuff. Just kind of focusing on this and all that. What dark is that beard? How is that gonna look at you? There we go. Alright. Let's see. I don't think of some stuff to talk about, but of course to talk about. Which is sad, I know, but it is what it is. And something will eventually come up. I just wait till one of y'all show up. How about that? I guess I could talk about the day and stuff, which the day wasn't really all that exciting. I've just been mainly working on thumbnails for, like, the future streams. Like I already mentioned on something else, that's all I've been really doing at the moment. See, I was able to get a lot done. And then the oldest niece, came back from, school and stuff, and I had to help out tending to her and the littlest one. The littlest one, she didn't really do all that much today and stuff. Oh yeah, I did have to take a break from working on the art stuff so I can watch her. The littlest one, she just kind of wanted to do whatever, so I was able to play with her with the coloring books and all that, so she had fun on that. For the most part. Let's see. Kind of going back to the thing I was talking about earlier. I guess after that, once the girls left and all that stuff, kind of had to go shopping. Just for groceries and stuff. Nothing for me personally. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna put a shadow on that strap. No, I don't see any point in that. Oh! Yeah, I'm having a lovely night and stuff. Just kind of got started on this. Let's see, gonna be working on this. And I think there's gonna be a few other things going on. You know, mega stream, multiple things, all that kind of stuff. You know, things that the YouTubers wouldn't really know about. But anyways, how's your day been? That's good. Was you able to play any games and stuff or do any streams? Because I kind of been around on Twitch and stuff, but I don't think I've seen you done a stream today. Then again, knowing me, I probably ended up missing it because, like I was talking about, I've been working on thumbnails all day and kind of been tending to the girls. You know, the normal. You know what? I'm gonna put a shadow right there. I don't know why I was playing that. And I don't know why that... So, you back up there. Ooh, there we go. gonna make this a bit bigger. There we go. Let's see. Ah, I see. Let's see. I need to do a fixed schedule and stuff, but alas, every time I try to do a fixed schedule, it always seems that something has to happen. Let's see. That's kind of like with tomorrow. I was gonna do the Skinwalker hunt, but I forgot that I'm gonna have like a really early work schedule, and it's gonna be storming, so there'll be no way that I could do the stream tomorrow. And the early morning shift is for Friday, not Thursday. Zombie Graveyard Simulator. Ooh, that does sound like fun. Tell me, do you get some paranormal stuff that happens on there? Wait, it says Zombie Graveyard? Of course there'd be paranormal stuff, they're zombies! Oh my goodness, you gotta pay more attention, Q. Ooh, a new emote? Oh, that's sick. Yo, speaking of which, you know, hang on just a second. Okay, yeah, good. There you go. Happy Q. That's for me showing you that I am happy for you. Oh yeah, go on ahead. I would love to see what you got, what it is. Whoa! Did not mean to press that. Oh no! It's 2020! Gotta fix that. We ain't going back to that timeline again. Oh, they look so good! There's a happy one. There's a crying one with blood. There's one with a T. Got like a cool little guy right there. And got this guy. He kinda looks like the Cheshire Cat. But yeah, they look cool. Did you make them yourself? Alice Madness Return. Oh, okay. You know, that is a game I have not yet played yet. I may want to give that one a shot in the future. Wait, is it on Steam? Because I really don't have a PlayStation or anything, so I can't play it there. Or Xbox for that matter. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, let's be real, Mr. Chuck. You know my memory. My memory is that of a goldfish. So if you did tell me, most likely I ended up forgetting. You know, sometimes it's a wonder how I'm able to do stuff like I do. I'm just pretty much finishing up Bran the Broken and Bubba the Dread. Let me show ya. These two fellas are fellow adventurers from the Grand Guard that I'm a part of. And they're vampires. Not like Strigoi or anything, just regular vampires. Let's see. Pretty much got their lord and stuff. They kinda shortened it up. Both of them were once Roman Centurion soldiers. They had the war with Romania. Bubba ended up dying but coming back as a vampire first. Bran was able to discover his secret but was cool with it. He eventually became a vampire too. The both of them had to leave the Roman Empire and stuff. Both of them kind of wandered the human realm for centuries, participating in different wars. Eventually, they moved over to the supernatural realm. they joined another branch of the Grand Guard. And then there were one mission where my guild and a bunch of other guilds came together to fight against a super threat. I end up meeting them. They're pretty shield guys. Eventually, they end up joining my branch. So yeah, that's pretty much a short story of it all. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta. Thank you. Let's see. I will admit, they're pretty awesome and stuff. What I really love about them is that they love wearing their Satorian armor set. Which, as you can see, they kind of added their own design to it with the vampires and stuff. But nothing too crazy. Then I'm gonna have to do like more some dark art in a bit, but I'm gonna wait about that till I get their legs done. Well, Bubba's legs, that is. But yeah, I've kind of already done the stream where I worked on their line work, and then I done the coloring and stuff. But now, on tonight's stream, I am going to be finishing up Bran and Bubba with their lighting and shadows. I've already got their lightings pretty much done, and I almost got Bubba's shadows done too. Huh. Did not realize that his colors of his toes are coming off of his claws. We're gonna have to fix that up in a jiffy. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. What else about him? Oh, yeah. Kind of like me. Both of them are repping fanatics and stuff. In fact, they're more of a repping fanatic than I am. While I just collect weapons and kind of use them back in my adventuring days, these two actually know their craft. Heck, they can tell you what kind of tank that you're looking at and all the specs on them, too. Especially Bubba. He's the one that pays more attention to that than me and Bran. There you go. Let's see. I'm already starting to get tired. Then again, that's always it's always like that every time I get on stream. Maybe because I always seem to have like a day or something. I mean, after all, during my timelines and stuff, it's kind of a bit of a night. Although, like I said, I could be streaming whatever time I want and say that I'm streaming at a certain time. Like I always use CST time whenever I'm talking about me streaming. For all you guys know, I could be in Eastern. Or I could be over where California's at. Oh, hey, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Oh, it's been a while since you mentioned about Genshin. How's that coming along? Oh, by the way, Mr. Jack, I got some big news. I think I am ready to replay the... Oh. Need to collect 100 flowers, so yeah. That is a lot of flowers. A lot of pretty, pretty flowers. Let's see. Why do you need to collect a bunch of flowers? I'm just asking because I don't know much about Genshin. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I see how that is. Let's see. What person is it? Finesse. Oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know much about Genshin and stuff. But that sounds pretty cool. Let's see. I mean, I know a few characters from Genshin. I mean, there's Amber. There's Mona. Which, Mona is, what's the best way to say it without sounding, perverted and stuff? She's hot. So yeah, I know a few characters like that. There we go. Let's see. Is there anything else that I am missing right here? You know, I could add a bit of a shadow right here. There we go. Oh, I forgot about these shadows. There you go. But anyways, oh yeah, the exciting news. Got some exciting news to share. I am now ready to dive into the Pokemon Sword 3 Team Nuzlocke. You remember whenever I was playing the Sword one? Now I'm gonna be playing the Violet. But see, I still got a bunch of other streams to do. To do first. I mean, after all, we got like a bunch of games to play. However, I am now comfortably ready to say I can do that. Well, I'm glad it was a great... I'm glad that you're happy about it. Yeah, the Sword one was pretty good. I just wish I won it, though. I am still upset over the fact that that stupid Barnacle Pokemon killed 3 of my Pokemons. It killed Luffy, it killed Sekri, and it killed Saber. Man! I was upset over that. You know, speaking of which, on my Game and React channel, which you guys should totally check out, by the way, I'm about to upload that video. In fact, I think I actually got... Okay, so, I actually got a Assassin's Creed Black Flag stream to upload first. Then I'm gonna upload the Pokemon Sword Final Nuzlocke part. So yeah, we got a bunch of things to do. Bunch of things to do indeed. I'm gonna go dirty on this one. But yeah, I'm excited to upload that one. And oh yeah, I told my cousin Slappy about the Nuzlocke. And he wanted to check it out, so I sent him a link to the first one, which is on my Game and React. So, you know, I should go ahead and say this. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, on Twitch, I played a Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke where I created my own type of Nuzlocke called the Dream Team. And I got all the videos except for one uploaded on my Game and React YouTube channel. In fact, whenever this stream is over with, I'm actually going to leave a link to that. So that way, if you guys want to go check it out, you can. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We almost beat it. But alas, like I said, I ended up losing it. But just because y'all know how... just because y'all know that I lost it doesn't mean you don't know how I lost it. So I recommend you guys go checking that out. After all, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. The journey of how I lost. The journey of how I lost. What a way to say it. But yeah, it was a really fun stream. And you know, it's one of those things to where I can actually go back in the sword and replay it again. In fact, after the Violet one, I may try to get back into it just so I can beat it. Or if you guys want me to try to do other Nuzlockes, just let me know. Let's see. Then again, you know what I could do? I still got my Nintendo 3DS, along with all of the Pokemon games on there. So, if I can figure out a way to connect it to my capture card, we could play those type of Nuzlockes on those games too. Think about it. Alpha Sapphire with a Dream Team Nuzlocke. Or I could do a, you know what? How about this? For Alpha Sapphire, I'll create a type of Nuzlocke where you can only use Pokemon that are capable of Mega Evolution. Ooh, that honestly sounds fun. And you know what? I could call it the Mega Nuzlocke. Ooh, that's a good title. The Mega Nuzlocke. A type of Nuzlocke where you can only use Mega Evolved Pokemon. Huh. If that's the case, then I could go back into Pokemon Sword and do a Gigantamax version of that. Or I can only use Pokemon that are capable of Gigantamaxing. Hey, I'm creating 2 Nuzlockes left and right. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. Just because I lost the Pokemon one for Sword doesn't mean I can't get back into it. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. That is what I am going to do. However, that's for future me to deal with in the future. Right now, we gotta try to finish up this artwork. And I think we're done with Bubba. And he looks nice. Now it's time to move on to Bran. Whew. Ah! There we go. You know, I've been thinking. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause. I was just focused on this. Sound like Kinger from that one episode with Pomni. You know, when he was like, you know, I've been thinking. Anyways, moving on. But no. I've been thinking about the comic that me and my friends are working on. And I just realized that I got a bunch of stuff to do, man. Let's see. I mean, I still haven't gotten much done with it. Unfortunately, it's no wonder. I mean, with my responsibilities at work and stuff, and then responsibilities for at the house, like taking care of the nieces and stuff. And then there's also the fact of getting all these streams prepared. It's like, how do I have time to do anything like that? Which I know it sounds like me complaining, but I'm not. I'm really not. It's one of the things is where, like, I'm gonna have to try to get better at managing my time and try to do more than what I've been doing. which I know I can do it. I just have to get my butt into the groove of things and try to figure out something. Which again, like I said, I've been working on thumbnails throughout the whole day. Let's see. You know, I could be doing some stuff on here. But then again, I don't want to spoil it. Dang it. You know, I could be doing a lot of stuff if I were to be able to get the Patreon thing done. But alas, I honestly don't think I can get the Patreon done. Because I bought me a camera, and I tried getting it connected to where it can work with this character right here, but alas, the camera wouldn't work. And there's no reason why it shouldn't work. I mean, I've done everything that it told me to. Ooh. I'll tell you what. In that case, we can pretty much wait till around Halloween. I could draw a few creatures in mind. In fact, on a previous Halloween stream, I did draw on like a demon called the Twist. To where it's basic, it kind of looks like a troll kind of character. Except its entire body is twisted. Think of it like a towel that's twisting and stuff. That's pretty much what the twist is. You know what? I don't have to explain it. I can just show y'all right here. Give me just a second. Oh, yeah. He's a really creepy fella, that's for sure. Come on. Work. Art. Where you at? Anywhere. Alright. Feed your eyes on this. Let's see. Let me fix this. There you go. The twist. A demon. It is a demon from hell that is made from the madness of the damned. And he has the power to show up on Earth. And anyone that gazes upon him, like his actual body, becomes so full of madness and insanity that they begin twisting their own bodies to the point that they end up dying because they twist themselves to out of proportions and stuff. To the point of breaking their ribs, breaking their neck, cracking bones and everything. That is the power of the twist. For he is a twisted mad being himself. But yeah, that's pretty much one of the demons that are pretty much from my universe. You would like to pet it? Well, I guess you can. After all, you are a demon, so you would be able to pet him or even hang out with him and stuff. Let's see. I just need to think of what other creature that I need to draw. I'm gonna put him away for a bit. There we go. There is this other one that I'm thinking of drawing called the elongated one. Let's see. But I'm gonna save that one, like the description of it, whenever I get to drawing him. You know what? No, we don't need to add shadow with a mustache. What am I thinking? But yeah, I need to draw a lot more creatures for my universe and stuff. And by the way, I know what some of y'all are thinking. Well, Q, Aren't you supposed to represent like actual mythical creatures and stuff? Don't you think adding them that I've never even heard of could be fake? Ah, but I understand your reasoning. However, you need to understand this. What if it's a new type of demon that hasn't been revealed yet to you humans? For all you know, this could be like an actual thing that exists down in hell. I mean, after all, demons of all kinds can... Well, basically, demons can show up in any shape or form that they wish for, as long as it is meant to cause terror and fear to the humans, or to mortals in general. So who knows? Perhaps there is a demon like that down there in hell. And, anyways, kind of going back to my own art thing with the comic. But yeah, if me and my friend is able to get the comic book started and stuff, y'all will be able to see terrifying things like that and more. In fact, there is one character that I think a lot of people are gonna like. I know it's one that I absolutely love. You know, I haven't even told my friend yet that character, and I wonder what they think. I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna see if they're still up. Actually, no, I think she's probably went to bed and stuff by now. I'll text her tomorrow. But yeah. Man, honestly, I just can't wait. I gotta get my butt in gear. I gotta get my butt in gear so that way I can draw the characters and more and get it started. Let's see. Although getting the storyboard and everything drawn won't really help us out in the long run if we don't have other people to help us out with it. I mean, after all, we're still missing a background artist. We're still missing an editor. And we need someone to do the coloring. Because unfortunately, my friend says that she can't do the coloring all that much as well. And truth be told, I'm not really that good with background designs, despite some of the previous artworks that y'all probably saw. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of help and stuff. You know, I should really post something on Fiverr to tell people like, hey, you guys want to join the team? We'll be making a really cool webcomic. But then I remember, oh yeah, don't have money. And I really don't. I don't have a... I think the only thing I have that's a budget for this is like $60. It's pitiful. Yeah, and I know people ain't gonna work for it for free. Except for my friend. She understood that there may not be money coming into this at all, but she really likes how the story goes, and she wants to be a part of it. So I am forever appreciated to my friend that's helping me out with this. I am gonna try to pay her back one way or another, though. I told her that the next times we go to conventions and stuff, I'll pay for her way in. I'll pay for her ticket, I'll pay for her hotel room and everything. And by the way, in case y'all are wondering who this friend is, it's my friend Pink. The one I always talked about here. You know, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to ask her how her VTube character is coming along. She wanted to draw the character whenever she joins in on my on some of my stream and stuff. Like whenever we do like reaction stuff. Because Mr. Jack, what's it called whenever you have like a still image of your friend? And whenever they talk, the still image can either light up or move? She's basically drawing that for herself. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, either way, she's drawing that. I just wonder what she's gonna come up with. But either way and stuff, it's gonna be a lot of fun whenever she gets that done. We're gonna try to react to some YouTube videos like Dungeon Soup. Which, I'll go ahead and say this. I've already seen the videos and stuff, but she has not. So it's gonna be more of a thing that she's gonna react to it, and I'm gonna have fun watching her reaction to it. And who knows, we may try to find something that both me and her hasn't seen yet. Although that's gonna be kind of hard to do. I will admit, my life pretty much revolves around YouTube. Is there anything else that we can talk about? Because I will admit, I've ended up talking about way more stuff than what I thought I would, and now I can't think of anything else. But then again, we're almost done with this. Like, I basically just like a few more, then I'll be done. Speaking of which, how much more do I like? Let's see. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this other hand. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this hand. Okay, so trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. Although I will admit, right now nothing's really popping up to me at the moment. See, I talked about some of the games I'm gonna be planning to play in the future. Oh, there's actually this I need to talk about. Gonna be giving Power World a shot, and I've never played Power World before. I mean, I've seen clips of other people playing Power Worlds and stuff, so I kind of get like a general idea of what it's about. But I have not played it yet. Let's see, and I'm hoping that will be a pretty good stream to do. I think I'll like it because it's basically kind of like Pokemon with guns. Right? it is a great game. I kind of figured that would be. Like I said, I've seen clips and stuff about it before, so it looks like it's a pretty fun game. But I will admit, has there been any big updates with Power World? Other than the fact that it kind of won that suitcase with Pokemon. And yes, I'm gonna say that Power World won because the fact that it's still around and the fact that it is still doing its games and stuff, that is a major victory for Power World. And while I am a big Pokemon fan myself, I will say, take that, Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. I better keep my mouth shut before they send their ninjas after me. They're ninjas and they're lawyers. I end up pissing them off and then they take away all my Pokemon streams. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Mr. Jack. He's pretty much abandoned me for the dogs to eat me up. I see how it is. Let's see. Wait, you didn't know about that? So, basically, Oh, you did? Okay, good. I thought I had to explain that for a second. But, yeah. I am honestly surprised that Power World came out on top like it did. I mean, yeah, they still had to change stuff here and there, so it wasn't an absolute victory. But the fact that they are still able to keep their games and stuff and develop it and not have much to change at all, like I said, I consider it a major win for Power World. And I kind of noticed the trend with other games kind of getting bolder with that. For sure be told, I am honestly glad that Power World won that. You want to know why? Because I think that's going to get the Pokemon Company out of their lazy gear and actually start developing some pretty good games. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Pokemon Sword and Shield were good games, and I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were good. However, it wasn't like how it used to be back when they had like their Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow, or when they had their Gold and Silver, or even how they had their Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum time. You know what I mean? Like, those were the elite of the elite with Pokemon. Those are the games that you will cherish and love. You would also kind of throw in the Black and White into it too, but then again, I've never actually played those versions of the games. I mean, technically I did, but the only reason I did it is to get Reshiram and stuff, and I kind of skipped through a lot of stuff, so I didn't pay attention all that much about it. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. What was it that when Pokemon kind of started to go downhill? Honestly, and this is going to be a bit of a controversial take, but I kind of want to say that it was X and Y when it started going downhill. Like, don't get me wrong, X and Y was still a very good game, and I actually love those games. But when you think about it, they didn't really have a lot of Pokemon like they should. And some of the stuff just doesn't feel right with it compared to other Pokemon games. Basically put, to me, it just feels unfinished. It's that's the same with a lot of the other Pokemon games nowadays. They don't feel complete like how they used to be with the other games. You know what I mean? At least that's how it feels to me. But anyways, the point I'm saying is like, I really hope that Power World is able to get them off their asses and finally be able to make some really good Pokemon games. Like, I am hoping that Pokemon Legends CA will knock me off my feet. And I hope that the 5th generation game will really knock me off my feet. Like, I want a game that will blow away all my expectations and more. That's the kind of games I want. By the way, are we done? I think we're done. Alright. Looks like Bran the Broken and Bubba the Dread is complete. Now then. And with that, we are going to save real quick before something bad happens and I lose all my progress. Let's see. We're going to add this little name right here. And then we're going to save this real quick. Let's see. Bran. And Bubba. And there we go. It's safe. Now I'm going to upload it on Twitter after the stream is over with. And we're going to save again just to make sure. Alrighty, guys. That's pretty much it with that. So, I think we're going to go ahead and end out the art portion of this. Because after all, we got some other stuff to do too. But for now, with all that out of the way, of course. Thank you guys for coming on this fantastic art stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did as we got to finish up Bran the Broken and Bubba the Dread. And it's been a while since I finished up introducing the Guildmates characters, huh? I mean, after all, when was the last time I done this? Let's see. Give me a second. I need to know. Oh, wow, it's been a while. But anyways, if you guys wish to see more of these and more... Anyways, just check me out on my Twitch page. Check me out on Twitter. Also, check out my Game and React and my main YouTube channel. And leave a like and subscribe for that as well. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So, see you guys. So long. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.